This video is going to give you two powerful lessons to reflect on following the death of Liam Payne, starting with the first one. And this one is more of a question that you need to ask yourself. How many celebrities that follow the same pattern as Liam Payne is it going to take for us to truly wake up? The reality is we are surrounded by celebrities. We're surrounded by them. They're everywhere. And we pretty much more often than not see them outspoken about their mental health issues. They're outspoken about being addicted to alcohol or drugs. We are literally seeing them being arrested one after the other for committing the most disgusting crimes. Many of them even with little children, which they don't even need to do because they have all the money in the world. And we even see many of these celebrities unaliving themselves. And the question that comes to mind is, why is it that we think that they have everything and we really want to be like them when this is the reality that they're in? This is what we see them doing. Why do we think that they're on top of the world? This is truly a delusion. There's no better way to describe this than a delusion or a deception. And so there's no wonder why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says, وَمَا الْحَيَاةُ الدُّنْيَا إِلَّا مَتَاعُ الْغُرُورِ. What is this worldly life except the enjoyment of deception? Allah said it from day one. And whenever Allah speaks, it's the truth, right? And this is the truth, that it is truly just a deception. So we need to stop looking towards these people and thinking they have everything and realize that the only thing that matters is as follows. And this is captured in a promise that Allah gives us in the Quran. And really pay attention, because I truly believe this is a miracle. وَمَنْ أَعْرَضَ عَنْ ذِكْرِي فَإِنَّ لَهُ مَعِيشَةً ضَنْكَ. Whoever turns away from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His deen, everyone who turns away from Allah and His deen, they will certainly, and Allah makes it a certainty, that they're going to have a miserable, depressing life. This is a miracle. These people who we look at and think that they have everything, money, status, fame, wealth, they can snap their finger and a private jet will come and pick them up and take them to the other side of the world, and they can just do whatever they want because they have unlimited money. These people are the very people that are unaliving themselves, addicted to alcohol and drugs, complaining of mental health issues, anxiety and depression. Subhanallah, Allah is telling you here in this verse that the only ingredient that will provide you with satisfaction and happiness and peace is His remembrance, is turning to Him, is realizing that your purpose is far greater than this life. And so me and you must truly wake up and realize that these celebrities truly have nothing and that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us everything. So connect to Allah and not to the celebrities. Does that make sense? So that's the first lesson that I wanted to mention. The second lesson that I wanted to mention is for us to kind of just bring our perspective and put ourselves in the shoes of Liam Payne for a moment, right before he went on holiday. He was probably packing his clothes, filling up his suitcase, thinking, you know what? I've not had a break for a while. I'm going to travel across the world, possibly go to a country that I've never been to before, and just relax, have some time off with my partner, etc. He was probably looking forward to it in some way or another. But little did he know that when he got there, that would be the very place that he passed away. He had no idea that he was going to die on this trip, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala willed that he would die there. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also says in the Quran, وَمَا تَدْرِي نَفْسٌ مَاذَا تَكْسِبُ غَدًا. Look at this. No soul, not a single person knows what it is going to earn tomorrow. You do not know what's going to happen to you tomorrow. You do not know what the day is going to unfold tomorrow. No one knows. And then Allah says directly after, listen to this, وَمَا تَدْرِي نَفْسٌ بِأَيِّ أَرْضٍ تَمُوتٍ. No soul knows in what land it's going to die. Subhanallah. Just as Liam Payne did not know that that holiday would be the very place where he would die, what about me and you when we plan for certain things in life, when we try and go to certain places in life, thinking that we're just going to have a good time? That could be the very place where a big tragedy happens, or that we lose our life, or something even good happens, we don't know. And so if something as crazy as death can strike us in any minute, Liam Payne was young, it can happen to you too. If it can strike us at any minute, what does that tell us? Prepare for what comes for after death. Realize, please, this life is just 50, 60 years, and then you have eternity to face Allah with and show for your actions that you spent in this temporary time, and that's going to determine your eternity. The Prophet ﷺ, he said, ما مثل الدنيا في الآخرة إلا مثل ما يجعل أحدكم إصبعه في اليم فلينظر بما يرجع. What is the example of this worldly life, this 50, 60, 70 years? What is the example of that other than you dipping your finger into the massive ocean and then comparing the water on your finger to the massive ocean? Don't sell the ocean for this tiny little drop of water. Don't do that. That's foolish. Turn to Allah before you return to Allah. It's as simple as that. Your purpose is greater than this life. If you chase this life, you're going to live a poor, miserable life, even though you might be a millionaire. But if you choose the next life, then you will get this life in terms of peace and satisfaction, and you'll get eternity of happiness in the next two.